Pisces, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We'll do my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there'll be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 12th house, this could be for you. Thank you however you support the channel, very much appreciated. All information's in the description box. Private reads are back open again for this tiny part of February, majority of March, and then they'll be shut again for April and however long after that, I'm not too sure just yet. So yeah, this is your, I'm promised you would go first, so my apologies for not getting finished before I had to pack up the apartment back in January. I just ran out of time, sadly. So you're going first this time. I'm going to do you a bonus one at the end of these zodiacs. I don't know what to do for your bonus wise, so do give me hints, tips in the comment section, and I will do you a bonus reading. So happy birthday Pisces, we're in Pisces season. So let's do two more. Let's see what we get. I feel like someone's trying to tell you what to do here. Interesting, one more. Okay, ooh, Pisces. Eight of Swords, something keeping you stuck. What have we got? We have Strength. Interestingly, it's the first card that came out yesterday as well in the collective read. So Strength is Leo energy. Leo is your ruling 6th house. So the 6th house is all about health, your daily habits, you know, how you practice your day-to-day things. There's something, and this makes sense actually, because as we're moving into the middle of March, we've got the lunar eclipse happening in Virgo, which is obviously your opposite sign, so your 7th house. Virgos tend to actually rule the daily habits. So you might be getting a bit of a push focus on maybe how you interact in your day-to-day, health, those type of things. Crossing you. Root of the matter. 3 major arcana so far, recent past. 4 major arcana as well. What you want. Okay. Interesting. What's coming in? How you see yourself. Okay. How others see you. Advice. And potential outcome. Okay. Okay, there could be a realization here. Saturn in Pisces, the bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups, which is where we currently are. We've got a lot of energy for you guys. Neptune's in its final degrees, Saturn's in its final degrees, Venus is going to be retrograding back into your sign. There's a lot taking place. Interestingly, I mean, Venus itself isn't here, but we do have a particular, you know, significant energy of like Venus really showing you what's working, what isn't. Takes us back to like 2017 when the last time Venus was retrograde in this energy. So, you know, this could be repeating patterns for those of you looking that far back. The rest of it, it's like you're waiting for either somebody's approval, a particular person, letting other people maybe dictate something. And it's kind of, the crossing position's the moon. Root of the matter is the temperance, pardon my vague vizier. Recent past is the Wheel of Fortune. Now the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Now Jupiter is in Gemini. Gemini rules your 4th house of the home, the family, the past. And there's this kind of, there's a lot of magic between the moon and the Wheel of Fortune. The moon and the Wheel of Fortune for me personally is like the ability to predict events, the ability to foresee, clairvoyance, claircognizance. And it's like something's hit your confidence here. Perhaps something didn't quite pan out on your time scale, possibly, I don't know. But something's keeping you stuck. And it's like somebody's trying to maybe, I'm not going to say belittle your abilities, and this doesn't have to be anything to do with psychic abilities, but it's like this ability to be able to convey a message of some kind. And it made me laugh because before I even pulled a card, I got that sort of impression of somebody, trying to dilute what you do in life, or maybe trying to impose on what you should do. But the issue here is, it's like you're letting them, and it's like, it makes me laugh actually. I saw a t-shirt I was going to say the other week, it could have been last week, it could have been 6 months ago, who knows. But the t-shirt was, it's always those with no magic who try and tell you what to do with yours. And that's kind of how it's going on here. There's a lot of magic here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. That's a lot of energy. That's, the ability to create. With Temperance here, this is a connection to a higher power. This is connection to your spirit guides, things like that. And it's like something's knocked your confidence. I don't know what it is. It could just be pain. It could be frustration. It could be timing. This when do I get this breakthrough? Something's keeping you a little bit. What you want is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is a strong leader. He's a very strong communicator, but he always kind of brings me back to that energy of the Light Seers Tarot. He's on the top of the mountain. He sees clearly, and he's got this view of everything. And it kind of brings me this ability to almost go at it alone. Now, this doesn't mean to say that you have to live the rest of your life by yourself or anything like that, but it's like you're waiting for approval, or you're waiting for something, and I'm unsure as to what that is. It's quite interesting. What's coming in, if I can pick it up, is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is Saturn in Taurus. Saturn in Taurus is not a very particularly great energy. Saturn is lessons. Taurus is about how you value yourself, how you feel like you're worth. But there's a lot of patience that's involved here. And there's just something about, maybe if this was a herbal astrology, it would be horsetail. Horsetail, it requires this patience. It requires tapping into the energy of the medicine of horse. Horse is powerful. Horse will, really march forward. But there's just something here in a different deck. In the Toff deck, Seven of Pentacles is the Lord of Failure. And it's like this kind of celestial dance that we've got going on here with all this energy within your sign, leaving your sign, closing out cycles. You're the last zodiac. You're the zodiac of endings. You get to let things completely dissolve. And I kind of feel like something is being shown here, because there's a discrepancy. There's a discrepancy between your energy and something that's around you. And that something that's around you is what's actually dictating your energy, which is unfortunate. How you see yourself is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is on the path to mastery. It's the Sun in Virgo, so the Sun highlights the Hermit. Virgo is your opposite sign. It rules your 7th house of relationships. I think you've shone a light. I think you're a light to a lot of people around you. Any type of relationship, this doesn't have to be romantic. You shine a light on shadows. You cast a shadow. You've been in this casting a shadow energy for so long, and the moon is in the crossing position. It's like, when do I get to kind of merge them both into this kind of eclipse season, which is obviously coming up for you guys, with it all being in Virgo and Pisces. How others see you is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a very nostalgic card. It's the Sun in Scorpio, so the Sun meets death. You've gone through something, Pisces. What that is, I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. But there's a significant shift that's changed in your energy. I kind of feel like you're unrecognisable to even yourself and possibly those around you. But it's like, I don't know in what capacity this is, Pisces, because it's frustrating me. But it's like you're waiting for approval. And the universe is saying you don't need approval, you just do it. It's like wanting to, I don't know, trek a certain mountain, but you want someone to go with you and nobody's coming forward. Go yourself. There's just something about you don't need something. You don't need somebody to hold your hand. You don't need somebody's approval. You don't need somebody's permission. Something just needs to be just going, you know what, I'm doing this. Your advice, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is the sun in Aries. So there's a sun aspect that's really powerful here. The strength card rules the sun. It's Leo. Sun in Virgo, sun in Scorpio, sun in Aries, sun, joy, happiness. You know, in a duality type of thing, we can't step out of the moon until we step into the sun. And sometimes we can get stuck in the moon, the dark nights, the looking at shadows, the healing cycles. And it's like, time for fun, Pisces, move forward. Your outcomes, the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. Now, the 2 of Wands for me is speaking that you don't need that extra person to say, right, we're going. You just need your own ability to go, you know what, I'm making this decision. Saturn in Pisces, Saturn's been through my first house, really transforming who I am at the core. And again, it doesn't have to be in your first house, but it's in Pisces. And it's like, I've shed whatever energy I need to shed. Saturn's demanded we practice what we preach. Saturn has demanded that we really look at what works and what doesn't. Like I say, Saturn in Pisces requires us to walk away from what no longer serves us, hence 8 of Cups. Saturn in Taurus, the 7 of Pentacles, in the top deck, Lord of Failure. What's working, what isn't? What's worth your time, what isn't? What's worth, you know, the seeds, the plants, the water on top of the seeds, what isn't? The 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords, I almost feel like you're going to upset some sort of establishment here, established order. The 10 of Pentacles could indicate what feels secure. Now, that doesn't have to be you walk away from your job. It doesn't have to be you walk away from your family. It doesn't have to be any of those things. But what's screaming at me here, it's like your comfort zone is no longer comfortable. In fact, it's suffocating. And the universe is saying, we'll do something about it. Like I say, what that is, only you guys know that. But there's a significant energy here of going, you know what, we've had such big energies in the energy, crossing, root of the matter, and the past, major arcanas. And then the rest of it is minor arcanas. And it's like, it's as if you're waiting for something. It's like you're waiting for another major arcana. And the universe is saying, you've got all the knowledge, you've got all the skills, you've got everything that's needed for this next stage of your life. And you just need to just step forward now. It's probably the best way I can put this. Okay? Interesting. What do I want to look at? I want to see where the sun is, because the sun's massively like powering through here, definitely. There was something else. It'll come to me. And you guys are with the King of Cups, so the Hangman is with the King of Cups and the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is Mars in Leo. Mars is going to be moving forward into Leo back end of April. It's retrograded into Cancer, move back into Leo soon. It's going direct now. Won't really get into it until mid-March because we're kind of in that stationary aspect. But then it's going to start moving forward very, very quickly. I think your biggest thing right now is to remain detached, calm, amidst people's chaos. I think you've already done chaos. I think others might be doing now. Lots of 7s, 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, the Chariot, which is a 7, the 7 of Cups, 7, 7, 7, 7. And the Sun is with the Emperor and the Knight of Swords. What does the Emperor do? The Emperor, and again, don't get caught up in genders. You guys are water, so you're naturally going to be the feminine energy. But what does the Emperor do? Masculine energy takes action. It's like you're waiting. And I'm trying to work out what you're waiting for here. Whether you're waiting for a particular event. Final card is 8 of Wands. Get going. Get moving, Pisces. Oh, how interesting. So how my mind works. Every time I see, well, there's 888 here, so we've got Strength, 8 of Pentacles, and 8 of Cups. So every time I see 88, it takes me to like a bunch of readings I did a couple of years ago. And Christ, it's been nearly 4 years ago now. Wow, just under 4 years ago. And then I look at the major arcana. Yes, there's Leo here. Leo was talking about, in that week, somebody trying to keep you stuck in a devil energy. So again, it could be just this discrepancy. It's like you're waiting for somebody to catch up that's not catching up. And the universe is here to say, well, you start moving forward. If they're supposed to catch up, they'll catch up. Again, doesn't have to be another person, but there is a definite energetic discrepancy here. So yeah, something can try and keep you stuck in old energy. But the big standouts here is Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune, both cards of Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius' reading at that time was repeat or release. And I almost feel like there's an opportunity here to really break out of, it feels like a self-inducing cage. That 8 of Swords jumping right at the beginning, no coincidence. And it's like your comfort zone's no longer comfortable. And you're recognizing now that your comfort zone is actually a cage. And the universe is going, right, well, off you go, break free. Okay? In your extended, we're going to see where you're going. The 3 of Wands is your advice, expansion. And if this doesn't have to be physically going anywhere, this could be you, having that tiny little side business and just keeping it there. And it's like, well, no, we need you to be seen. We need you to grow. It's taking things to the next level. And the universe saying it's time. Okay? So we're going to see where you're going with this 3 of Wands. We'll take the energy of that, what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Saturn in Taurus, Sun in Virgo, Sun in Scorpio, Sun in Aries, Mercury in Virgo, Saturn in Libra, Mars in Aries, Saturn in Pisces, Saturn in Sagittarius, Mercury in Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius, Venus in Virgo, Mars in Capricorn. We have Swords, Pentacles, Wands, Cups. Everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.